And a hush fills the room.
More like an awkward set.
All right, can everybody hear me back there? Everybody's okay? All right, welcome to the Laws of Anime. I am Kay. This is my lovely assistant Adam, working the computer.
The wrong person to be doing so, but yes.
Yeah, well, I'm a lot prettier to look at.
Not gonna argue that point.
Okay, so as you can tell, this was extremely unorganized. No, I'm sorry. And I'm missing a paper. Check my bag.
Oh, God.
Once again, I apologize. I'm extremely unorganized. All right, so welcome to the Laws of Anime, a list of everything and, yes, free STDs. Come on in. We're continuing a joke from my first panel of the weekend, which I was discussing cat boys and how to survive your first anime convention and talking about, mind you, if you're a cat boy, don't take offense to this. It was all in good fun. Beware of cat boys. They have every STD known to man and some yet to be discovered. And I had a couple people walk by the door and kind of stop and go, what? And they came in and sat down and I said, let's see how many times we can get that to work. It's worked every time. Oh, no, except for once. They ran away and cried. Oh, yes, and the little kid. There was a little girl that came like traipsing in and her mom was like, no! Because once again, also in the How to Survive Your First Convention panel, I covered that the chaperone, the one that has their child here, thinks every single one of us here that are here of our own volition is a pedophile and will treat us as such. Free STDs, come on in. Come on. Come on. It's funny.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty. It's an anime con. There's a good chance they're wearing them.
All the kids are doing it now.
Come here. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, good kid.
And ladies and gentlemen, there are ears on that one, so I wasn't too far off.
Free STDs. Come on in. No. That was very definite. All right. Okay. All right, now we'll actually get to what this panel is actually about. The laws of anime. Everything that can, will, and has happened in every anime or video game you have ever played. What did I just miss?
My Luis Arroyo screensaver.
Oh! All right, you stay on.
Move mouse every once in a while.
Okay. So, just to warn you all, I didn't rehearse a word of this. Come on in. Come on in.
Free STDs.
Free STDs. Come on in.
Gotta catch them all.
Take a seat. All right, who said that one? You get a cookie later. You're just ranking up cookie points. Anyway, all right. So the number one law of anime is, and not all of these are going to have an image example. I got tired after 5 hours of trying to find all the right ones. So here we go. Law of metaphysical irregularity. The normal laws of physics do not apply.
Yeah, no, that's true.
And just to warn you, these are all very scientific sounding. So if I stumble over it, I apologize. I can't even read my own handwriting half the time, so. Yeah, I really couldn't find an image example for that one. But yeah, if you, anybody here know physics? Yeah, if you're watching anime, everything you learned about physics goes out the window. It goes out the window. All right, the second law of anime, and this is one that I'm just going to tell you, click, 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 and you're just going to do it. Not you. You all stay calm. Law number 2, law of differential gravitation. No, not the yaoi. Sorry, girls. I know, right? Whenever someone or something jumps, is thrown, or is otherwise rendered airborne, it is known to float for a few seconds before plummeting back to the ground to land on either the ground, someone's vehicle, or someone's head. And here's a perfect example. Black cat, train hartnett. In most anime, everybody can jump at least 10 feet. If you can't, you're learning how to. Oh, I see a train. Stand up, train. Show us your fancy jump. He's still in the learning process. All right, next slide. Beep. Inuyasha is another perfect example.
Love him.
Love, love, love. Anyway, yes, Inuyasha is another perfect example. Even Sango, who is human, can jump a minimum of 15 feet. These two are exceptions. Nobody cares about them. Next slide. Another example, Rurouni Kenshin. Oh snap, I went there. Jackie! Free STDs, come on in.
Gotta catch balls.
Okay, free STDs, come on in.
Oh yes! Yes!
Oh yeah, I have repeat offenders.
Wait, free! I love you. I love you.
Anyway, okay, next slide, because I think there's one more.
Yeah, your laptop.
Oh, never mind, there are two more. Naruto. Okay, I have a little thing to rant about on Naruto for a second. They're supposed to be ninjas. Bright orange and yellow and blue. What kind of ninja does he pass for? Are there orange trees rampant in Konoha? Apparently oranges are in season. They're just a little blue-balled at the moment. Next slide. Sailor Moon. They may be Sailor Senshis, but by all accounts, they're still relatively human. I want to know why they jumped 20 feet onto a number of storage boxes. Wires. As well as the cake, the wires are a lie. Next. Yu Yu Hakusho. Hold on. Oh, yes.
What have I told you about doing that in public?
Sorry. Okay.
Do it again.
Do what again? No.
Do not encourage her.
He gets to deal with my yaoi popping up on the screen when he goes to get on the computer after I've gone to bed. All right, time to do holy. Honey, stop it. Anyway, yes, I am aware of the fact that Yusuke is half demon. I don't care, he's still half human. He should not be able to jump 10 feet in the air.
Why not?
Because it doesn't make sense. But then again, it's anime. Once again, rule number 1, all laws of physics do not apply. I think that was the end of those examples. All right, law of sonic amplification. First law of anime acoustics. In space, loud sounds like explosions are even louder because there's no air to get in the way. Next slide. Gundam! Any doubt that this was an anime convention, it just got squished. And about this, I don't think I really need to go any further on that one. Moving on. Law of constant thrust. Mine's out of the gutters, please. First law of anime motion. In space, constant thrust, mind out of the gutter, equals constant velocity. Next slide. All right. Cowboy Bebop. They're spaceships where they're getting chased or chasing something. What did I tell you about doing that in public? I can't play with my yaoi, you can't play with that.
Do it again, do it again.
Anyway, don't encourage him. I think he just got in trouble. All right, anyway. Cowboy Bebop. During the chase scenes, constant thrust equals constant velocity. Okay, and this goes back to the laws of physics do not apply. For every force, I don't know physics.
Every action is opposite of your
Well,
reaction.
no, not that. Nobody cares about that. That's not applying right now. In order to move, and when an object is in motion, something has to act upon it. The thrusters on theirs, it has to push against air. But the previous law said there is no air in space.
It changes from anime to anime.
It does. It really does.
Detail.
All right. Once again, there's not much left explanation for that one. Law of mechanical mobility. Second law of anime motion. The larger a mechanical device is, the faster it moves. Armored mecha are the fastest objects known to human science. Next slide. Oh,
Yeah.
guess what?
Gundam.
Gundam Seed. I'm gonna you know what? Let's just see how many Gundam references we can make. Apparently, whoever made this is a Gundam fan. Anyway, I don't remember what the law just was.
Bigger it is, the faster it goes.
Exactly. Notice how in Gundam Wing, it wasn't that big. Granted, it wasn't that fast either. And all of a sudden, it gains poof, that. And all of a sudden, it becomes Speedy Gonzales. Arriba! Ay, 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 ay. Okay. Law of temporal variability. Time is not a constant. Time stops for the hero whenever he does something cool or impressive. Time slows down when friends and lovers are being killed and speeds up whenever there's a fight. Next slide. Okay, another Black Cat reference. When Saya dies, okay, Train, what's bad dude's name? What? Creed. Thank you. I have up to the most recent volume. I should know that. When she dies, it's long, drawn out, and welcome! Free STDs.
Gotta get them all.
Anyway, when Saya dies, it's like, and she takes 10 minutes to fall. But during their fight scene, it takes 3 minutes for him to kick his ass. Pardon my language.
Now we're adults here.
Wait.
All right, first law of temporal mortality. Yes, I said that right. Good guys and bad guys both die in one of two ways. Either so quick they don't even see it coming, or it's a long drawn-out process where the character gains much insight to the workings of society, human existence, or why the toast always lands butter side down. Shush.
Hey, it's called Mythbusters.
Note, sometimes anime heroes or villains never really die. Hello, Naraku.
Yes.
In these rare cases, they were a clone. Oh, hello, Naraku. Or a cyborg, and the real hero or villains. Oh, wait, while we're on the topic of cyborgs, Teen Titans,
Yeah.
I love.
Slade. I want to know how many recreations he has of himself.
He's got like a plant building them.
Isn't it like the typical thing for a villain? He hates himself. Why would they make copies?
They're selfish or
Dr. Doom does the same stuff.
Exactly. Thank you, Dr. Doom.
He was really bored one evening and nothing.
Because see, one isn't good enough, so if they have a few thousand, that makes it equal like one person.
I like that logic.
It works.
Apparently, you haven't been to a whole lot of anime conventions. Your logic is still intact. In these rare cases, they were a clone or cyborg, and the real hero or villain suspiciously missing in mallet space. More on mallet space later. Next slide.